Miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but we've got football to perk up our spirits. That's the good news at Paul Brown Stadium. That's where we're at here in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. The Jaguars have Josh Lambo out there to get us started, and we are underway from Cincinnati. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along. the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, the QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Burrow took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
We're all right. Just call the call. We're going to play it. Come on now.
So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did, because to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow on 3rd down. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal 1st down.
1st and 10.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Brings up 2nd.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the 1st half. You've got to take some pressure.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew, and he fires one incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. It's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, Minshew. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. On the right side, caught by Green. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
First down, Jackson.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Green once again the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. It'll be Minshew again. left side by Funchess. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
But it brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
This defense is really pulled around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Jaguars on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
4 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Letting one go deep for the end zone. DJ Chark, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Complete to Laviska.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
6-yard line.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Fournette a first down carry, but he'll get only a couple before defenders are there to meet him. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he could break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And caught right side, Green. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that in come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Following the fumble recovery, Barkley. A pass underneath for Fournette. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Barkley throwing the out route and complete. That's Howard. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Operating from the gun, Barkley. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. T. Higgins in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Boy, a rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll keep it on the ground. Porter. And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals 38. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Minshew. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. Well, they in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. On the slant, this is Chark. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
The Bengals 6-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, Minshew, and that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Colin Johnson there to make the grab, and the Jaguars are back within a score. On 1st and 10, Barkley. The pass complete to Hakeem Butler. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now, 1st down run there for Fournette, but it won't accomplish much as he'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
At the Jaguars' 39-yard line.
From the gun, Barkley completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
To number 82.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun is Minshew. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set.
Tonight, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's week 1 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And this carries into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's complete to John Ross. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, and it's 3rd and short.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
It's taken to the 26. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Here's the Jaguars offense for the first time with Gardner Minshew, a Washington State product, leading the way.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
30-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Colin Johnson there, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw it. Minshew. That'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, Minshew. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Intended for LaVisca.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Now the man from Kentucky, this is Lynn Bowden, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now Minshew. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Minshew sets to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Devin Funchess there to make the grab. And the Jags have taken the early lead. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Mixon on the carry.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this 1st quarter of play.
Nothing.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Devon Hamilton drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. And Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or 2 on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play.
On 2nd and 7, Minshew, and his throw here's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
2 yards to go.
Minshew throwing on third down. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
First down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On second down now, it's Porter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Jacksonville.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
And out now, here come the Bengals. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But this...
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30, 10, 5. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards.
Goal at the 6-yard.
That was so well timed. Just a perfect throw on the slant.
Hit him on the move, didn't he? Now he's going against the grain of the defenders coming over to try and stop him. That allowed for that additional yardage downfield.
And he fends him off. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and
a big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Barkley. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Maher is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Bengals 3.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon, and think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a give, right side. Porter. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Punches with a catch over the middle. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Set. 60 outlaw. I'm here all day. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Check, 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 check. Check, Bravo. Check back.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Connection made with Chenault. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. It'll be Minshew again. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Incomplete. It's
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Hakeem Butler there to make the grab. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing.
Brett Maher on for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Good. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Their own 28-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down. from the gun. Minshew to throw. Flushed out right. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
That's to his running back, complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Minshew. He gets this one complete to Bowden. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. On the slant, complete to Green. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Minshew, 1st and 10. That one complete. He finds Shark. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Jaguars now, as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. They'll try it again with Bowden. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Out of the gun is Minshew. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's up to 70 yards receiving now, as that last catch gets him a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Porter. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
He was tackled.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They run with Bowden. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Porter. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 2nd and 9, Minshew. This is caught, and he's brought down. Minshew and Chark on the hook up there. First down, Jacksonville.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Lynn Bowden taking it in. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, 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 and
the Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Take it at the 37. 35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Gardner Minshew and the Jags ready to go on offense once again. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side, you know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll run now with Dillon. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one least it does get them to 4th down. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. On 4th down, Minshew. And that is incomplete. The JAX come up empty on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Barkley. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
The Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He's got his man, it's Butler. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
The 40-yard line.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
And a Jaguar.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
36-yard line.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Jacksonville.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Porter. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Flush to his right. He'll try and run. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Minshew on the keeper.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
15-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 20.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And this showing really not a good one on either side of the ball, but still 3 more preseason games to follow and a lot to play for here for the guys on the field now as they're hoping to secure that roster spot. Throwing on first down. Barkley got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, Barkley. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Open man completes it to Butler. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look, 6 deep.
Barkley into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Ready.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one, and at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown. A big play there. 47 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Lambo on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.